Hello everyone. So today we are going to dive into WordPress 7.0 that has not been released yet. Just a small notice that we have Meetup recorded, but you guys won't be recorded. I'm gonna be recorded, so don't worry about that. And a few things about me. Just before we start, this presentation is a little bit of a speculation. Yeah, I should be standing here. Of a speculation because the release is not out yet, and we are testing things on the release candidate too, which means that some features might not be there for the actual release, or some new features might appear in the actual release as well. So about me, my name is Vladimir. This is Ukrainian name. Vladimir was easier to pronounce for many people who don't know Ukrainian, and Finnish people quite often call me Vladi, which is shorter. I've been raised in Mykolaiv in Ukraine, and I moved to Jyväskylä to study some years ago and stayed in Helsinki. Started my WordPress journey at Template Monster, if anyone knows that one, a huge marketplace for templates, for WordPress, Joomla, whatever CMS you know, they had the templates. I like to visit different WordCamps and help in organizing them. We're organizing last year first Finnish independent WP Suomi event. And we will have it this year as well, so please visit WP Suomi sometime in October. The actual date will be released, I don't know, soon. So you can follow up the page and see when it's happening. Currently I'm working at Valve One marketing agency, and I like boxing and fishing. Yeah.
Sorry, what style of boxing?
Just smashing the opponent's face style. Classic.
I mean, are you more like old-fashioned boxer, or are you more like Mike Tyson kind of boxer?
Just probably old-fashioned, I think. Classic boxing. So I told about release candidate 2, so please keep in mind that some things might still change. The biggest feature, or one of two biggest features that are happening in this release, is real-time collaboration. If you ever worked with Google Drive, you've probably seen the collaboration over there, so a couple of people can work together at some document, making changes, seeing these changes. This is coming to WordPress right now. Please note that this feature is getting, I don't know why, but it's getting shut down if you have classic meta boxes over there. So this is probably gonna be fixed in the actual release, but right now this bug exists. Yeah, and we are going to have some real-time show. So this is release candidate 2 version I have installed. I'll create some page, blank page. So here I'm typing something, writing some content. And my colleague Gennady, who is over there, is gonna join me. I'm gonna publish this page so he can see it. You can also save it as a draft. He will join this page and try to collaborate with me. So right now over here you see that 2 people are on this page, and probably you remember before it was if anyone wants to edit anything on the page, this person has to take over all the access to the page, so you are getting kicked out. Right now, you're not getting kicked out, but 2 people, 3 people, or many people can do stuff at the same time. I don't like this word, so I can remove it. So yeah, you can do things together. It's very useful, I think, especially if you have a client calling you and saying, "Oh my God, something is broken on my page. Let's fix it. Please help me." So you get into the page, and you together having a call and typing, changing stuff. You can do it together. It's quite useful. The second feature over here is notes. Does anyone know what notes in WordPress is? Because they are currently already in 6.9 version. Okay, we have one person use them. So it's also a similar feature as we have it in Google Docs. Yeah. Basically, what you can do there is you can write notes about something in the document, as you can see here. And at the same time, people can see those notes and answer to your notes, or you can make tasks, sort of tasks. And we don't see this again. Notes are hidden. You won't find it right away. So in order to enable them, you need to click on any block. This is our block structure, so I will click on this paragraph, no, on these columns, let's say. And click on these 3 dots, and we have add note here. In 6.9, you will have a really nice icon here, so it's easy to find those notes. Here they removed it, I don't know why, but yeah, I spent 20 minutes trying to find it when I was testing this feature. So when you click add note, it appears over here. You can type something, add the note, it appears on this side. At the same time, you will see that this icon over here also appears. So when you click it, you will see all the notes on this post. And Gennady is going to write something to this note. It takes a couple of seconds to sync. So you can work in this way. So when you have 2 people, 3 people working on the website, usually it would be some bigger website, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, we get the answer. You can leave notes, and you can click resolve if it's needed to be resolved. The history of notes remains here. Any questions about notes or collaboration? Yes?
Does it work also if you save it as a draft, or does it have to be published?
I don't know. Let's test it. So here is a page. Here is whatever. Draft. Save as draft. Could you open this page and try to... Yeah? So I'll leave a note over here. I'm not... Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it works in the drafts as well. Any other questions? I had a question about this feature. Let's say someone would like to see, so let's imagine you have a huge long page with many blocks on it. You have to scroll like 5 minutes to go to the bottom. And then you click here to the notes, and you will see that someone left a note somewhere. So the question was, if you click on a note, would it scroll you to the exactly like the block that you are supposed to read the note about? No, it's not scrolling, but what it does, it's using this spotlight mode. So basically, it makes everything gray, light gray, but your block where the note is attached to is light. So as you can see, if I click on it, oh, actually it starts to scroll. Huh. That time it was not scrolling. But yeah, it's using the spotlight mode. All right. No questions? Let's go further. The next feature is visual revisions. Who uses revisions? Can't anyone show me? Okay, some people are using it. Pretty neat feature. If anyone doesn't know what is this, basically, if you and your client create some content on some page, and then the next day client comes to the website, Hanover, type in some weird stuff, then leaves, and then a couple days later comes to you and says, oh, I did something and I don't know how to fix it. So you can go to revisions and see at which point of time these changes were made. And you can roll back to the previous changes. This feature is useful, but design of or like the UI of that feature was useless. So many people suffered, and like especially developers are getting used to it, but clients or like regular people, they are suffering and could not figure out how it works. This update is conceptually changing revisions. It's complete redesign of it. So you can see how it looks right now. And we are going to see it over here. So maybe let's make some changes here. I will publish this page. Then I don't like these buttons. I will remove them. I will remove the whole thing. Yay, save, and maybe let's make some. I don't like this yellow color. Let's change the style to pinky. All right. Then we need to check the revisions here. It's slightly hidden, so it's also quite difficult to find it. And you can find it over here, so you need to click on page, or if it's post, you need to click on a post. And in this list, you will see revisions. And you can see that there are 6 revisions over here already. So these were 6 changes that we made. So first thing that is easy here, so you can see yellow, red, and green lines over here that you can see these were the changes on this page. You can click on it and you can see the change. And also you can go back in time over here to see the changes and to return back to the state where it was saved. Also with text, it's actually quite useful. I think we changed some text over here. So you can see that removed text is crossed out, added text is in the green, so it's clear that some stuff has been replaced. Also quite useful, I think, because the previous version was really kind of like weird. And you click restore, and we are coming back to the state where we just change the text, but buttons are back, and the color here is yellow again. Any questions? No? Yes?
In the past, a lot of optimization plugins tend to suggest deleting revision history, or at least limited to certain amount of revisions to like minimize the database load. The new way of handling revision, do you think it would further increase how much database takes, or it's just a different way to visualize the changes, but the amount of data is the same?
One of the last slides here today will be a critique of this release. And that's a part of the critique. It's been said that this release is making the cosmetic changes and not the structural. So basically, answering your question, it's a visual thing and not the structural. So it will not, I think, it will not decrease the load for a database. So the structure will stay the same, it's just visual stuff. All right. Next thingy. Okay, I pressed the wrong button. Visual revisions, yes. Breadcrumbs block. A new block coming up, breadcrumbs, quite straightforward. You can see it here. We can see it here as well. Very straightforward. Couple of options here. You can show the home breadcrumb, so you can show, hide it.
We can't see it.
Yeah, of course. Of course, you cannot see it. And let's do it once again. So breadcrumbs block. It's pretty simple. So a couple of options here. You can hide the home breadcrumb. You can show or hide the current breadcrumb. You can change the separator. I don't know. Pretty simple. Since there was no breadcrumb block before, we in our company built our own one. Probably we are going to reuse this one already. The second one is icons block. Also, I think it's a pain for quite many developers with WordPress. Since WordPress, due to security philosophy, is not allowing by default to upload the icons to media library. So you have to kind of like hack it a little bit and allow with meme types to upload the SVG icons to the media library. We, on WordCamp Europe, I think 2 years ago or last year, there was a session about hacking the WordPress website with SVG images. Pretty cool, actually. So this block is basically giving you the opportunity to use safe SVG icons. So there is a set of SVG icons that you can see here. They're pretty small here. But you can... Where's my mouth? Yeah, you can use icons block. And over here, you can choose the icons from the libraries that exist already. But you don't see it again. No, you see it, yeah. It's just regular SVG icon that you can change the color, you can change the size, etc. Let's say I want it to be on this blue background with this yellow color, and I want to increase the size. Pretty nice. Yeah. And there is API, I think, to upload your custom set of icons. So you create your own library with icons, and you can extend this one, this block with your custom icons. Questions? No questions? Gennady? No? Okay. The next one, cover video loop embed. So we had a client who wanted to have a nice video on the front page. So when you load the page, it's catching the movement on the page is catching your eye. 5-second looped video would be nice, with maybe some heading on the top on the top of it, etc. Let's say for some reason they don't want to upload a video to media library and use it from media library. They want to have it on YouTube. You ask me why, I don't know, but they want it. And there was no option to do that. So there was a YouTube block, a separate block, where you have to click a button and it starts playing. And there is a cover block that is not accepting links from YouTube, so you have to upload the video to media library, and then it would work this way. Okay. And right now this is changing. We are going to use this nice video, and we will create a group block with cover block, and then as far as I remember, no, not media library. Wait, I think add media, and you have this new feature, embed video from URL. So you paste it here and add it. I want to make it, well, first of all, I will move this one here. I want to make it full width. Ta-da, and cover also full width. As you can see, there is an error in the editor. So you cannot watch your video in the editor for some reason. Probably it's going to be fixed with the release. But it's working on front end. Now I want to have some heading over here, like H1 maybe. Yeah, why not? Let's go. Here is our video. However, you need to mind the aspect ratio, and you need to play with height of this block to make it work nice. And the good stuff here is that it's using all the attributes of the cover block. So you can use opacity, for instance. You can check the color of the text, etc. Use filters, paddings, whatever. Well, this is a little bit better. So yeah, not perfect, but already something. A friend of mine who is a performance engineer said that this is very bad. Don't use videos on the front page because it's decreasing the load speed of the page. But in case you have a stubborn client, you can use this one. Right. The next one is navigation. So navigation is a huge pain for WordPress developers. I personally spend a day, sometimes two, to deal with navigation, depends on navigation. Now it's getting better, slightly, at least one step forward. You can modify the overlay of mobile menu or mobile navigation in the editor right now. I had to write a couple of custom functions to keep the navigation layer open to make styling there. So when you inspect the element and like, yeah. In this case, you can add colors, modify stuff there in the editor. And I hardly remember how to do it, so please bear with me. So we go to Appearance Editor, Patterns. Actually, we have a navigation overlay that I just noticed. I didn't see it before. But let's say we go to this navigation. We have some stuff that is not here. So we have this navigation over here. And then if you click on this settings icon, there is an overlay template. So you can click edit it. As you can see, I've been playing with this. And you can do some stuff. So for instance, you can set up the background, change styling. Let's have yellow. And you can change the color of links. No, this is bad. Yeah. You can upload blocks here if you need. So it's quite okay, I would say. Any questions? No? I'm not sure if it will make your life easier or not. If you have the ability to hide it from client, you'd maybe use this to style the navigation at the very beginning and then hide it from client so they don't mess it up. Right. The next one is block visibility. This is awesome feature. Does anyone know what is this? Daniel, yeah? Marco, yeah. This is a really cool feature. So imagine your client is spending 2 days making one page, just perfect. And there is one block or pattern that they inserted and spent some time, but they are not ready to show it to the public. So they have 20 blocks over there. They're ready. 21st is not ready. And I had this question several times asked, can we hide it? So can we publish the whole page but hide this particular one? And I said, sorry guys, but you have to remove it, then publish it, and when you're ready, re-add it. Nowadays, from 6.9, so today on your WordPress you can actually use this feature. You can hide specific blocks. This one in 7.0, it's an extension of this of the functionality of this block. You can hide it from specific views, so it's getting responsive, so you can hide it from mobile or tablet or desktop. It's up to you. Let's try it out. So let's go to some of our pages. I don't like this text, or I don't want to show it. So you click here, and there is this hide thing. And then when you click hide, it shows you a new pop-up. This is what is been added in 7.0, where you can select either from desktop, tablet, or mobile, or everywhere. So let's hide it from desktop. No, actually, let's show that one. Let's hide something that is more visible. Hide it from desktop. Okay. So we don't see it on desktop. But if we go to mobile, we can see it on mobile. switch it to iPad. Okay, that probably doesn't work. But iPad mini works. Probably there is some setting somewhere where you can define the breakpoint. Haven't thought about or checked that yet, but I think there should be somewhere some kind of setting. Questions? Yeah?
Does it remove the block entirely from the DOM, or is it just hiding?
Perfect question. Let's check. I don't know. So you are asking if it's display none or visibility hidden. WP block hidden desktop, so it adds a class and it's display none. Those images over here. Yeah. Any other questions? No?
So basically, if you have a text there, it's just that the class that it hides it, but you can read it in the DOM.
Yeah.
Classified information.
All right. The next one. The next one is heading block variations. So right now on your websites you have one heading block, and then you have the option to select which level, H1, H6, H5. Right now they have changed it a bit, so you have to click one time less. They created heading variations, so basically from the very beginning when you start typing heading, you will have all 6 variations of this heading, and you click or you choose right away which one you want. Testing. So here is our heading. You can see, yeah, of course, you see the presentation, not what I'm doing. Yay! So when you start adding the block, you can see a bunch of options here. So instead of clicking this one, you click H1. Is it useful? Probably for someone. The next is paragraph block variations. Actually not variations, but a bit more extension. There are 3 biggest things or bigger things there. So it now has multi-column support. So one paragraph that you can divide to different columns. A fit text feature. In previous versions they added the stretched paragraph and stretched heading. This is basically it. And indentation feature, so you can indent some first line of your text somewhere. So let's test those. Okay, so we have this paragraph. First was multi-column, so you click here, and no, I don't remember where is it. I think it's in typography. Columns, yes. So once again, you click on the block, you click on typography, 3 dots, and you click on columns. Here you have this option, actually pretty weird because plus usually on the right side and minus on the left, but so we want 2 columns, then we want 3 columns, then we want 4 columns. The second feature was stretching. I think it's also in typography over here, fit text. So basically you can see 5 lines of text. Now it's turned into 1 line. You click over here, and it's very small. This feature might be useful for headings, for Finnish headings that might have really long words. And if you have not too much space, they could work out. The third one was, what was the third one? Indentation. probably also in typography. Line indent. And you define how much do you want to indent the first line. I remember those nice fairy tales with first line indented, a nice huge first letter. This might be the case. Once again, I'm not sure if it's very useful for you guys, but nice features. One feature that I recommend to hide from clients is custom CSS per block. So let's say we want to change some CSS over here. So you go to advanced and you have, yeah, okay. I always forgetting this, sorry. Yes, so we want to change styling of this block. So you go to advanced and there is additional CSS. You just write, it's doing stuff. And then client tries to figure out, oh, I did something and my content is gone. And you spent like 2 days trying to figure out where did the content go. So I don't know, maybe for you guys it would be useful to make really fast changes. I actually had those cases where I really needed to do it like right now. I would recommend to hide this one from client and never mention about that. Right. The next one. Dashboard restyling. You might have already noticed that dashboard has changed. The colors are a bit more vivid, and actually the transition between when you switch between like pages or you go back to dashboard or forward slower, it's not switching quickly. There is a transition, so it's fading. Let's see it. You see, it's fading. Wow, very useful. Yeah. All right. The next one is PHP requirement is changing here to from 7.2 to 7.4, and now WordPress is taking care of hardcore PHP developers who really resist to use JavaScript for for registering their custom blocks. So now you can register your custom block with just PHP. This is the second biggest and coolest feature in WordPress. This is a step into the WordPress being native to AI, and it's giving you the new interface to connect different AI agents to the WordPress, and it's in core. So it's adding the native WordPress plugins to add these connectors, or to add the AI agents, but it's from WordPress developers and from not from some unknown developers that you cannot trust. So what do you do to connect some agents that you use to WordPress? So you go to, I don't remember already. Yeah. So you go to settings, connectors. I have it all connected already to OpenAI. I also connected to Anthropic, then I removed it because it's not generating images. But yeah, so what would you do? I think I have the older, no, I have the same screen. It's pretty easy. So first you click install. It installs some stuff for you, like I think it's installing a specific plugin for that. And then you click setup. It asks you for API key. How to get the API key? You have a really nice link here. So you click it, you manage it in Anthropic, and then in Claude, and then you just put the API key. So we have it for OpenAI. And today I want to create a post and generate something there. So,
Sorry,
yeah.
do you support Copilot and Claude?
It's supporting Claude, so Anthropic is basically Claude. Copilot, I think there might be extension. I've seen already some extensions for other agents.
Could you zoom a bit?
Zoom.
Zoom. Thanks.
Okay. So we will create a post. Maybe let's zoom out a little bit. Create post. Yes. And it would be smart to generate text here, but probably I don't know how to use it, so I generated it separately. The text is about our community, 2 paragraphs, a small fairy tale. So we have some fairy tale. Let's publish it. And then I want to have a generated picture about this fairy tale, about the contents of it. So you click this generate featured image over here, and it starts generating. While it's generating the image for a post, of course it's not generating anything. Let's try it again. Generate featured image. It takes some time, and again it doesn't work. All right, you have different other things you can generate here. You can generate a summary, and this usually generates without any problem. So you remember we had 2 paragraphs. Now we have a summary of the text that we have over here, the first one. Then you can generate, what else? Meta description. I don't like it. Let's regenerate it. Yeah, I like it. And there was something else. I don't remember. Review notes, yes. Generated something. We can view notes. So it's generating the notes. Oh, replace red blue with the correct venue name to fix them. Okay. So basically generating the notes and saying like, hey, fix this. So it's dictating you to do some stuff already. First they take our jobs and they take our wives, yes. All right, let's try to generate the image once again. Maybe I will turn it off and then turn it on again. Maybe that would work.
I think it's that your organization doesn't have access to the image model. I think you...
No, it's my personal...
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, probably. Probably you're right, but maybe I ate all the tokens. I don't know. Yeah, usually it generates it, but...
Yeah, I noticed there was a, when the heading was empty, there was a generate button.
Nice. Yeah, so I think these are really small steps right now, and they are like WordPress developers, core developers are trying not to push too many features with AI right now, like walking on a thin ice, trying things and so on. I'm pretty sure that more things are coming further. So yeah.
Can you have like multiple models, like embedding model and then like text generating model?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, probably my model is dead. I'm pretty sure that you can, and not now, maybe, but either there will be some plugin or extension, and you somehow can manipulate or make rules that if you don't have tokens there, then you switch to other model.
Yeah, I was just curious that how you do that, because when you develop a plugin or something, you need to be able to tell that use the embedding model without naming exactly what model, because the WordPress kind of provides you like the connection without just.
Again, it kind of has to have, if it's like using image model, it's going to be using different than the summaries, which are going to be using text models. So there's going to have to be something in there. I don't know what, but yeah, it's probably.
Yeah, and then you can have like multiple models, one for complex,
Sure.
and then which is expensive, and then one for easy tasks, which is cheap, and you need to be able to tell which to use.
Possibly. I think that's going to require a classifier or some kind of a additional thing. I think.
Yeah. Yes. So connectors connect your models here and in AI. So as soon as you set up some connector, you will have this AI tab where you can define what exactly you want to enable, what features do you want to enable. So you have control over it. The next one is Ability API extension. Don't remember exactly what they are adding. I think they are extending slightly whatever they have right now. But Abilities API is a very powerful feature that is coming. Basically, it allows you, or you can configure it to say what plugins can do, and or themes also, and what they cannot do, what they cannot let AI do. Basically, you can restrict things with this API. It's very powerful. I've just seen a post on LinkedIn yesterday of some Spanish guy who said that, yeah, I just used the Abilities API to track the orders on my web shop and to move forward with something. So automating those things. Pretty cool one. The next one is command palette. This is actually also a really good thing, and I think quite many people don't really appreciate or understand it. So, once again. So command palette, it was already enabled in 6.9, but for, I think, only pages or some, only in one place. Now it's extended to the whole website. What can you do? First of all, it might save your time on finding some stuff or doing some stuff. So you can search here for something. I was trying to find our post. So you can open some stuff with this. What was the name of our post or page? Okay. Okay, it finds a page, for instance, and you can open it from there. If you have like 300 pages, it might be slightly useful. But it's not only that. Basically, you can open Palette by clicking over here or clicking on Mac Command K or on Windows Control K. But what actually it's going to do, I think, is that it will be the only place where you can start triggering some stuff for your AI. So you can create a scenario where something is happening. So let's say ship the products or create posts or publish something. And you can trigger it. You can trigger it from here. And I think it's pretty useful. I've seen already that there is an API that lets you create your own commands this day. So you can create commands and do stuff from here. This could be a very good trigger. So now imagine having connectors, abilities API, and this thing. And you can use this field just for prompting stuff, and it will be doing some stuff on your WordPress website as much as you need. So it's very, I think it's going to be very, very extendable. Any questions? No?
Is it already functional, if you prompt it as well?
I haven't tested with prompting, but I'm pretty sure you can connect it. And you can start working on it. I think it's kind of like they put this feature there, but they are not announcing it too much. So people can figure it out themselves first, and then at some point at 7.1 maybe, they will announce it like maybe more.
Yeah, maybe test it, like if it's implemented, then like it's going to do something.
Probably not.
Okay.
But if you create commands with API, your commands, then probably you already can do it. I've seen Ryan Welcher creating a command, hooray or something like that. And when he is triggering it, it's bringing confettis in the editor. So I think it's pretty endless possibilities here.
I implemented a like a palette commander for the same thing after the I think previous or two WordPress Meetups ago. Like a plugin where you get the AI into the or agent into the palette commander or whatever palette.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering if WordPress already implemented it, but.
I think you can extend it yourself. But it requires some time and experimenting.
Yeah, I mean, I already had it done, but I just didn't end up publishing.
Right. We have just a couple of slides left. Release critique. So, just a couple of weeks ago, a new interesting thing came up: the release of embed. Did anyone hear about it? Daniel knows everything about everything. So I don't remember which company released it. Some hosting company. Do you remember which one? Sorry? I didn't hear. Cloudflare. Cloudflare. Yeah. And they called it a killer of WordPress. Probably similar killer like any other thousands killers before. But what it brought to the daylight is quite interesting infrastructure and interesting like setup. And there were many people talking about it, saying that yeah, it's a killer, and other people saying no, it's not a killer. But Joost actually. He is the founder of this famous plugin Joost. Yes, he wrote a big article about the things that are not working in WordPress, and seeing seeing the release candidates and following how it's developing, the 7.0, he's saying that basically he was saying that it's a design and it's a design renovation and not foundation renovation. So you're basically building a really fancy new house or like nice house, you paint the walls and everything, but the foundation is cracking and it can fall at some point. Several things he pointed out is a broken data model that he was saying that it dates back to its origin of a blogging platform, but WordPress already grew over this idea of blogging platform, but the architecture is still the same. He was saying that blogs stored as a HTML comments, but not like as a structured data, which also a very foundational thing that should be changed. He mentioned that WordPress is fully trusting to the plugins, and quite many problems coming out from the plugins that are broken or not secure or whatever, or not updated. And he mentioned that WordPress should start moving to the model where plugins are not receiving all full access to the website, so it should be contaminated in some way. And he was saying about the outdated PHP foundation, so that should be updated as well. Yeah, so many things of his criticizing are pretty good and pretty solid, so people should be thinking about those. But we all want to see some new features and some new cool stuff on the website that we can actually put our hands to. And we don't see foundational things, so those are not very exciting. So he's saying that basically we are trying to deliver something flashy instead of something really solid with this release. It's up to you what you decide. I'm quite excited with this new version of WordPress. So I'm waiting when it's released and I want to play with this. These are the references if you want to check that stuff. Go ahead.
Shared somewhere, or how
Uh,
no one's gonna type those in their phone now.
Yeah, we can share the slides. I don't have any problem with that. Can we? We can, I guess. On a Meetup page, I think as a comment I can share the slides. Any questions? Yeah.
Wondering about the third point, the critique. There was about the plugins and their a full trust model. You were mentioning about the abilities API. Could it be some kind of tool for restricting the
Yeah.
plugins?
I'm thinking about abilities API as a fence against the AI. So I've heard this rumor that some company has been buying some plugins, like many plugins, and at some point they started to, maybe in one day, they released all these plugins, like the update for all these plugins with a backdoor to the website. So it's kind of like logic of securing, but that is not again against AI or fence against AI. But abilities API, I think it's just for AI. I think there should be another approach for or philosophy how plugins are working. I've been asked a question about collaboration and Elementor. It's not working yet, as far as I tested. The same way it's not working with WooCommerce yet. probably in 7 point something it will be extended to that. Right, if no questions, yay. Thank you for coming.